You've come in with a lot of confidence to this tournament. Do you like the course?
Yeah, I saw 9 holes yesterday and 9 today, and I think it's going to be a great test out here in Kooyonga. So, yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it.
And after your win in your second, have you changed your schedule for the year? Or do you have your schedule set for this year, 2018?
Yeah, so I set my 2018 LPGA schedule and then decided to play Vic Open a little bit later, but I was already going to play Canberra before this week.
Okay, questions please, ladies and gentlemen. Mark.
How's that big break work for you, Minjee, after November?
No, it was great. I mean, I think all of us need sort of a break during Christmas and New Year's. So, yeah, I spent 6 weeks at home just to chill and train. So, yeah, no, it was great.
When you do have a break, Minjee, do you pick up the golf clubs at all, or do you just kind of put them in the shed and have a total cut-off?
Yeah, I mean, I took 3 weeks off with no golf clubs. So, no, that was nice. I just got to do what normal people do on holiday. So, no, that was good. And then I got to train because I felt great training. So, yeah, no, it was good.
What kind of training do you do?
Oh, just like getting back into things and obviously hitting balls and working on my swing and stuff, but obviously doing health training as well, and we're just working out.
What's your aim for this tournament, and who do you think are the players to watch?
My goal, I mean, I think is to win. So, yeah, I don't think anybody comes into a tournament not wanting to win. So, yeah, no, it would be great if I could do it. And probably, I mean, at this point, I think everybody is my rival. I mean, so many top players are here and the game is so competitive, so, yeah.
And after this week, where do you go to then?
Oh, I'm doing Thailand, Singapore.
Great.
Minjee, do you feel any pressure? There's not many Australians actually seem to win the Australian Open.
Well, the last Aussie was probably Webby, wasn't it? So,
yes. Yeah.
I mean, I think pressure-wise, I think you put more on yourself, I guess, because you have such high expectations competing in your home country, and yeah, and it's your national title. So I think probably the expectation is the pressure.
Could you be coming in with better form? I know your last round in Canberra you were probably disappointed, but your form is pretty hot apart from that.
Yeah, I mean, I had 2 great tournaments prior to this week, so yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty solid in all parts of my game. So I think it was great preparation. I think I had great preparation.
Minjee, I'm not sure whether you're aware, Golf Australia launched a strategy about women's golf today. I'm not sure whether you knew that, but they were talking about pathways and things like that. But I just wanted to see if you could talk us through your start in golf, how you got to golf. I think your mum was a player, wasn't she? And whether you found any difficulties or felt any intimidation as a young girl coming to the game. These are the things that they're talking about in the report.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw the initiative and the video yesterday, actually, before they actually launched it. So it was a great video. I think everybody should go and watch it. Yeah, I started golf through Mum because she used to teach, and through my local golf club, the junior program there. And no, I think starting out, I just had a lot of fun with all the other kids. So I think that's a great way to actually get introduced into golf. Yeah, I mean, intimidation-wise, not really. I think I had probably had a lot more fun because I grew up with some of the girls, but I think I grew up with a lot more boys. So, yeah, and I was always pretty competitive. So, yeah, not really.
Steve? Yes.
You're a big goal setter. Do you have a goal? Sorry, do you have a goal for rankings-wise by the end of the year or anything like that, or how do you approach the year?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get into the top 10 world ranking, but I have my process goals that I I mean, that's a big goal, so that's a result-based goal. So yeah, once you I think if you can tick off your process goals, then you can probably make that make the end goal. So yeah, I mean, I tried not to get ahead of myself. Maybe just go one step at a time and just try and tick off the things that I'm like sort of working on and trying to get.
Is that more on-course things that you're working on when you say step by step?
Yeah, I mean everything, like in the gym, obviously in my swing. Yeah, just I think everything I sort of have a goal with.
Any more questions? Yes. Henry?
Minjee, have you played a lot of competitive golf here, and how does Kooyonga kind of set up for you as a golf course?
Like in Adelaide?
Kooyonga.
I've never been here. I've never played a tournament here, so this will be my first time. But yeah, no, I think it's really difficult around this track. I think it tests all parts of your game. The greens, everything sort of like runs off the greens, and they're really firm. And I think if the wind gets up, it's going to be really tricky. So yeah, there's a mixture of long holes and short holes that are equally as tough, and yeah, and there's holes that you can score on. So I think it's just all about smart play around here.
Brooke Henderson said before she likes the strategy here. You have to sort of place it off the tee and think about your angles and things like that. Is that a nice feeling to have, playing a course where you do have to kind of think through every shot?
Yeah, I mean, there's not that much risk reward here in terms of driving, so I think a lot of the players won't be able to carry the bunkers here, so we just play short of it, and then we have pretty similar yardages in to the greens. So yeah, I think in terms of that, I think you can place it off the tee, but it's pretty forgiving, because in terms of the spot that you hit to.
Mark?
I mean, you're just going back to what Martin asked you before. We had Hannah in earlier, and in the final round at 13th Beach, you had yourself, Hannah, and Karis.
Yep.
How awesome is it? And can you speak to a bit further about that, maybe about having the Curry Webb Scholarship holders or previous holders, all three of you, twice with Curry, what impact that had, and how good was it for you to see the people who aspired to be a young Minjee?
Yeah, definitely. Webby's scholarship has probably opened a lot of doors for us. I guess we got to get introduced to what tour life is sort of like, and obviously going to the US Open, it's like one of the biggest majors on tour. So yeah, that's a priceless experience, and just to be able to see how she goes about on the golf course and just what she does off the golf course, that's a great experience that you get so much out of. So yeah, I think a lot of the girls really, and myself, benefited from that experience. And yeah, I think from the experience we could grow into the people that we are now and the golfers that we are now.
So with that in mind also, does the Crown hold a special interest for you this year to represent Australia, especially with the young, Hannah in particular coming through? Can we be a powerhouse there? What can we do?
I think all of the Aussies are getting stronger, and I think as of now we're like inside the rankings or something. So yeah, it's going to be I think it's going to be a really great tournament. Yeah, everybody's playing well, and I think we have a really great chance to do better than we did before.